Hello and welcome to Tea Time on Plus TV Africa, where we dissect the biggest entertainment stories. My name is Elsie Godwin and I'm here with Chika Onwewu and Ifeoluwa Oshankeye.
What up?
How you doing?
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. How is your afternoon going?
It's so hot right now, man. Very hot afternoon.
You do too much. Like, you're so extra.
Why did you do this to me? But, okay.
But we're here to spill hot tea.
Yeah,
This is so
It
hot.
works.
Yeah.
It works.
Okay, moving on. Pitbull cancels Los Angeles show to care for family amid hurricane issues. He is opting to stay in Miami to ride out the storm with his family. He apologizes to his fans as the September 1 show is rescheduled to September 12th. Yeah, so I guess it's one person that wants to put the family first, regardless of how much he's going to make or how inconvenienced the time is going to be for his fans. Because, I mean, if I'm coming for your event and you said the September 1, I'm planning everything around it to make it happen for September 1, right? So, but I understand putting the family first, and the hurricane thing is not a joke, right? It's not something you want to be experiencing on the way. So it's hot and cold for me. Like, if first is hot.
The Hurricane Dorian thing is, like you said, it's not a joke, and it's expected to hit 5 other cities.
Yeah.
So, or 5 other states. So, it's something that's precaution. It's not even just about your family. Even if I have to die, I'd rather die with my family than die alone. Let's put it that way. So I'd rather be with my family. So it's not even about putting the family first.
That's what I say, that's though.
No, I think it wouldn't be wise for any... there's no business sense in that when you know that there's disaster coming on the way.
So you said it's expected to go to 5 states?
Yeah, I think Virginia.
Within what time
the
frame?
state of West Virginia. And
within what time frame?
Am I supposed to know?
No, I'm trying to know.
No, I'm just talking about what the forecast,
because,
the weather forecast people are saying. It's supposed to hit 5 of the states and all of that. And so it's not even a joke. So I think what he's doing right now is what any reasonable man would do. So it's not even about the business. It's not even about, you don't want to be on the road, like you rightly said, when that is definitely out there. So him making this decision is a no-brainer for me.
Okay, Chika.
Yeah, as the first said, it's a no-brainer because I think a lot of flights around this period have been cancelled. So even if he says he wants to go, how is he going to go? How is he supposed to move there? And it's a hurricane, and you never know how intense it will be or how disastrous it will be. So it's safe to stay with the people that you know. And to the fans that have already bought tickets, at least you're telling them you have this other date that's coming up. And if you cannot wait, your money can be refunded to you. And Pitbull is a great artist, and I'm sure his fans will be very patient and wait, because it's very reasonable. It's not me telling you, I'm not coming because my back is paining me. I'm not coming because my band people, they're not, I'm trying to say that somebody, but I'm not, I'm not coming. It's a
okay.
Catch it. If you don't catch it, move.
He knows already.
Don't catch it. It's not me giving you, I mean, it's a reasonable excuse that even the weather.
It's not a visa issue.
It's not a visa issue. It's not a band issue.
Why are you people trying to share? Why don't you just come out and just...
No, it's just not a visa issue.
It's not,
it's not, like, you know.
Speak now or keep your peace.
I take my peace in this. Okay, so moving on from that one, Kevin Hart suffers major back injury from car crash. The comedian was taken to the hospital on Sunday following a car accident in Los Angeles. So I think the driver is also in a very bad shape, and this happened in his new ride. I think it's the one he got himself for his birthday. The news sounds really bad. Yeah, and I hope, I mean, they have good medical doctors over there sometimes. I feel like...
the irony of all of this is how the accident happened, because the person driving said she didn't want to be driven with by drunk people, and she decided to drive, and now this is happening.
I'm confused. I thought is this driver that was driving?
No, it's not. Okay, what's his driver?
The fiancé of his driver was in the car too, but
the fiancé,
she's the only person that
she said she didn't want to be driven by drunk people.
No, the guy wasn't drunk.
But
the guy just lost control.
Yeah, but I'm saying that she said that she didn't want to be driven, and then it happened. So that's the irony.
She called it into the air.
She jinxed it.
Oh my God! But I love Kevin Hart so much. And when I saw the news,
how do you know how I feel? Like I just need him to come out in a few days' time to say, okay, I'm good, I'm better,
I'm fine.
whatever it is.
I can walk. I mean, you know, his back injuries and anything that has to do with the spine is very, very delicate. So
I'm a taller version of Kevin, though. You know what I mean?
No,
are you sure you're taller than Kevin?
Eh?
I'm just, it's a very honest question.
Don't worry.
No, Ife's like tall. I think Ife's taller than me, isn't he?
Huh?
Oh, he's not. Okay.
Don't worry, your shades are working.
With Kevin Hart.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. And his family and Nicole
I know
Hart
you're tall,
and his daughters. I hope everybody should.
In a lot of places as well.
Okay, so this is about Kevin.
We're praying for
and it's touching Kevin my heart and his family in a very
you're busy saying you're
interesting
tall.
way. So I don't know what tall is that.
We're not talking about Kevin Hart's height. God.
Okay.
Did you hear my rhymes?
We're not talking about
Kevin Hart's height.
How is that even rhyme?
Our prayers are with Kevin Hart and his
please.
family and in this very trying time, and I hope he comes out very safe.
He just has to.
Yeah, with legs working, with his spine working, everything fine, and his driver also. Yeah, and his driver's the driver's fiance is not badly injured, but I'm sure she's worried for her own fiance. Like, hey, my God. So everybody, and the car is badly. Like, how do you buy that kind of car for your 40th birthday and everything gone like that? That's the broke me talking. But I mean,
what is it? Anyway, Ife isn't saying much on this one.
You've already told him that it's not tall.
Now, what do you know? Of course, he's tall. He's just he understands. Yeah, so
she knows I'm tall. Don't worry.
She doesn't know anything. I will talk for her. She doesn't know anything.
So back to
Kevin
Hart story. I think my heart just goes out to him, and glad they have a good working what's it called?
Medical facility.
Medical system. At least they don't have to fly him down to Nigeria for him to be fine.
Except he will also be buried in Nigeria. Maybe that's his dying wish.
Yeah, so like you both said, our heart goes out to him, and we wish him a speedy recovery.
All right, it's time for a quick break. When we return, we'll definitely have more stories to discuss. We'll be right back.
You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can live here.
My real names are Akbofiofobo, Akborubomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom. You know, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother. Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
Feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can. Welcome back. Brad Pitt shows up at Kanye West Sunday service in Watts. And I think that's one Sunday service that I feel Shukaya is very proud of. So I'll give you the floor again.
Please, take it.
Yeah.
Why you guys always giving me the floor? I don't think anything about Kanye West on this service should be a surprise anymore. Like
I think it's here to stay.
Yeah, I think everyone and everybody has been at the Sunday service, and I like the fact that Brad Pitt blended in with the crowd for a while before people realized that, oh, that's Brad Pitt. You get, so I think that's really, so it's really here to stay. Like I said, this is something positive because not everybody wants to go to church. But if you want to draw people closer to their spirituality by using secular music or, sorry, by using...
Where you're making sense, but boom, village people.
Well, go ahead. Yeah, I get what he's saying because there are times I'm not interested in the preaching, but I just want to worship. I just want to sing. I just want to
I'm still going to stick to secular music because at the end of the day,
I want to show himself. Well, let me see how you're
he ends up performing his songs. He doesn't put no atom of what's it called, religious, what's it called? He doesn't change the lyrics. So if the song is You know that song?
I know the song.
And I love it. That's the same thing they will sing right there. It's just going to be with a live band. Yes, it's going to be with a choir. It's going to be with this. So when I say secular music, I'm actually right. But I like what you use. That's why I took back my words. So it's not my village people. It's just you that needs to be more adept. Back to what...
You want to throw shades on me? Really? Anyways, personally, before you come for me, I'm not a fan of Kanye West's Sunday service, the way I'm putting it in quotes because it seems like you're going to church, but it's not really church. There's an idea
it's like
of
a weekly
church.
event.
Yeah, in my head, yeah, that's what
like
it
a
is.
Weekly concert.
It's a concert. I don't mind for you to call it a week, but you now make it sound as if people are coming there to worship Jesus, but in the actual sense, you're not. You're just singing your songs and, like other people's songs. You have other mainstream secular artists come there and perform their songs. It's not a Jesus service. It's Sunday. I mean, I don't have a problem with the event. I mean, if you're having fun at a concert, that's great. But the fact that you really, really put it in tune with like gospel Sunday service, I have a problem with that. But
why?
Because it's not a Sunday service. It's not a church service.
It should never called it Sunday church service. It only called it the Kanye West Sunday service.
But people call it. People think you're going to church. Like
which people?
The first time, not with. Please, are you joking?
I'm even part of them because this is the first time I'm actually finding out that it's not Christian songs.
It's not Christian songs
really?
now.
Because I'm not a big fan of Kanye, so I don't...
Is it Dryer? What's that girl's name? She's an out artist. She's come to perform. Like, different secular artists come to perform every Sunday. So it's not...
The only difference is they do it with a live band and they use a choir and they actually do...
The word service being attributed to Christians and all that. So he can... I mean, of course, Sunday is a day of the week. Service has a meaning. And he has called it Kanye West Sunday service. It's fine. I guess he's one of those that are interested in their own religion. So he's good, I guess. But he's definitely not going to be comfortable or sitting well with everybody.
Yeah, I'm one of those. But Brad Pitt, that's the news I'm happy about. I like Brad Pitt a lot. So him being there, just like, oh, okay, that's nice. I see celebrities there every Sunday because they always... The Shade Room always posts Kanye West Sunday service every Sunday. That, oh, okay, North is doing this. Oh, Kendall Jenner did this. Oh, Kris Jenner did every Sunday. So I always get to see snippets of it. So, oh, Brad Pitt is in this one. Okay, that's nice. Nice. Okay, that's it.
All right. Moving on from that one to another very serious issue. Homosexuality is insanity, and this is coming from Segalink. Okay, so from what I read, this is coming off the back of what Jidena said, that I think he said homosexuality started from Africa.
Yeah, it's not European. It's not a European culture brought to the African people.
Now he is saying that God created man and woman until insanity crept in. So I'm not homophobic.
You said that.
Very fine. Yeah, I'm very fine with whatever anyone decides to do with their body. But there are different arguments and opinions and reservations when it comes to this kind of sexuality that so many people are not comfortable about. And where we are in Nigeria, we even have a law against it. So I still understand when someone would openly come out and call it insanity. Like, it's very understandable. But at the same time, these people have come out to make some level of case for themselves to say they can't help themselves, right? So if I want to be, should I call it myopic? If I want to toe this line, I won't even say it's insanity. I would say it's evil spirits at the end of the day. But I think we should live and let others live. That's just how I feel about it.
Okay, so I honestly believe that the headline is very misleading because when I saw it, I'm like, why would Segalink say that?
Well, he did.
He said he didn't put homosexuality, he didn't equate it. He just said until insanity crept in.
If you know him, you know he likes to be very politically correct. So he's never going to.
I'll go with that.
Definitely what he's trying to say.
Because you can't just only say
if you say
homosexuality. There's also transgender. There's so many things surrounding that insanity. So you cannot particularly equates homosexuality and the insanity in that context. That's what I feel. Because when I saw it, I'm like, I understand where he's coming from. It's something I can say. It's something like, oh, God created man and woman until... And homosexuality is not something I understand. I've never really understood. Every time I try to think, okay, what's the reason for this action? Is a deviation from the norm. I really don't understand it. And if I don't understand it, I can't really contribute to it. I can't say this is bad or it is good or I just know it's not the regular thing that happens. And I know that there are people with feelings, there are individuals that are they're homosexuals all around the world. And these are human beings too. And you can't now start telling them that, oh, you are insane because you are this. They tell you that they don't even know what they're doing. They don't know how to control it. So I don't understand it. I can't now tell you something I don't understand, and you're trying to understand it yourself. You feel like you were born this way. You're here, and this is what's happening to you. And apparently it's the wrong thing, because people are not telling you you're not supposed to be like this. So you're hiding it for a long time. Then you finally come out and you're bashed every single day of it. Some people get beaten up. Some people get arrested. So I cannot tell you that this is the right way to live or this is the wrong way to live. But I just mind my business. So I say I'm not homophobic, but I don't know what to think about it. So I don't understand it, so I let it be.
In this case, I'm just going to say I'm going to stick to the Nigerian law. I'm not going to deviate from Nigeria. Segalink is Nigerian, proudly Nigerian, and it is against the Nigerian law. It's against the Nigerian culture. It's against our morality. It's against everything that Nigeria is all about. I don't know about London. I don't know about America. I don't know about Sweden. I don't know about Switzerland. I don't know about Germany. But I'm talking in the context of Nigeria. Homosexuality in Nigeria is insanity, regardless of how you want to look at it. So, and when we say the people practicing that do not know what they do, I think that is just plain making excuses for them, because we can't keep making excuses. It's like saying, the armed robber doesn't know what he's doing.
That's a different case. You cannot equate homosexuality
is trying to harm you, trying to take what is doing.
Theft.
And the homosexual is trying to go against the law, which is
a sexual orientation. It's not a crime.
Sister.
Well, he's looking at it in the context of Nigeria.
So
Nigerian context.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Okay.
I totally get where you're coming from. Maybe you're American, maybe you're British. I don't know about that. No, but I'm talking about what?
I'm global.
You're global. Yeah, I like that. So since you're a global one, maybe you should stick to the global scene and let me stick to my Nigerian.
Okay.
So in my Nigerian scene, and according to my culture, according to my law, homosexuality is a crime. And I see a gay person as an armed robber. I see a gay person as, what's it called? A murderer. Yeah, because it's a crime. If it's a crime, it's a crime. And that is what my country says. That's what, and I'm a patriotic citizen.
So if,
and I'm going to stick to that. Yeah.
Okay, this is very hilarious.
So
that is what your country says.
If tomorrow your country decides to turn around,
yeah, that's fine.
How would you feel? Like,
how would I feel?
You also say what the country says at that time.
Yeah, of course. That's why I call myself a patriotic citizen. But for now, it is a crime in my country, and I'm going to stick to what is. I don't know about the insanity part. You guys are the ones trying to make excuses for them, saying they do not. Because to me, it's not insanity. You clearly know that what I am doing is wrong. It's a sexual orientation, like you said, but you know my sexual orientation is wrong. But I go ahead to do it. That doesn't make it in any shape or form acceptable. Do you understand? So I would never...
Why do you think their sexual orientation is wrong?
Huh?
Why do you think that sexual orientation is wrong?
In Nigeria. Remember that I'm sticking to the context of Nigeria.
So why do Nigerians think
because,
that...
okay, now, I'm going to say their sexual orientation is wrong because in the sense that in the Nigerian culture or the way that we are brought up in Nigeria, you do not see your mom allowing you dress up like a woman. You don't see your dad allowing you dress up as a woman, allowing you wear Jane and then do all of that. They still look at you funny. They sit you down and be like, what's wrong with you? You need to start dressing like a woman. You need to. That is the orientation we grew up with. Do you understand? So if you're telling me that's their sexual orientation, by whom? The Western culture. So if you're being oriented by the Western culture and you're not listening, they said charity begins at...
So when it comes to home, it comes to this Western culture, it's nice to see how you all like to pick and choose. Because if it comes to, the man has to start washing plates, we were not raised like that.
I was going to say feminism.
We were not raised like that. The man is not supposed to do anything.
How are you going to compare
No, we're talking about orientation now.
If you want to talk about how we pick and choose
you know,
Western culture.
this is a very sensitive topic, and it touches different people in different ways. And I get where it's coming from. I get where you're coming from. I get where Sega is coming from. I guess where I'm coming from. But let's just leave and let others leave. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on to the next story. Lagos car dealer seizes Bobrisky's car over unpaid balance. So earlier on, we talked about how the party was disrupted by the Nigerian police, right? And he came out to say he spent over 90 million naira, blah, blah. But then I saw the range, actually, the white range in the videos that were going around. And I was wondering what the range was supposed to do there. And some people were like, oh, that could be his birthday gift, and blah, blah, blah.
Like, my babe did this. So
my
it was supposed to be
babe
like a
did this.
publicity.
Now, I read comments under this whole thing, and they were saying, so if this guy did not come out to bust him, I'm still going to get to the part where I feel like the guy didn't even need to come on social media to talk about this, right?
At this time?
Okay, that's fine. But they're like, oh, so if this whole thing did not happen now, Bobrisky would have come out and said, my babe gave me this, my babe gave me that. And that takes us to what we talked about this morning. Does he really have a babe? Or is that just a conversation that he has realized that people are interested in, and it's selling, and he keeps selling that narrative to get attention to himself? Because apparently he's buying the car for himself, right? So
I see this Bobrisky story has gotten so deep. Like when they first shut down his party, I'm like, okay, then they arrested him. Okay, and this person come. First of all, when I saw it, I'm like, at this time, like this guy is already going through so much trauma. He has already said he has spent 90 million naira. Like, oh, is it because I said guy?
Trauma.
Oh, okay. Because I always say guy, and people always
yeah, it's cool.
Okay, yeah, but
Ishmael, small puppet.
What?
Ishmael.
What's that?
Ishmael.
Oh. So at this point, Bobrisky is going through so much. At least I think. I mean, if my 90 million naira goes like that,
did he really spend 90 million?
That's the problem again. You never know where these people. And I mean, this publicity stunt is too much. These people you are trying to impress with, these same people to laugh at you. Now they've come say, oh, Bobrisky hasn't paid money, and they've collected the car. Everyone's like, hey, so Bobrisky was lying, but these people were standing him on what day was that? Saturday. He never said he was gay. He said he's a cross-dresser. There's so many conversations around Bobrisky at this time, and I'm praying. I don't know what I'm praying for him more. Maybe more honesty. You know, leave your. I don't want to say leave your truth, because I don't
you don't know his truth.
I don't know his truth.
No, of course he will know his truth.
So, but I mean, he should do better. This publicity stunt, they're already getting. He's getting old.
Please don't come to me.
No, I mean, you are the next.
You're the next in line.
Why am I the next in line?
You are.
Well,
just tell us how you feel. Or you can take it from the car dealer part. Do you think he was supposed to come online?
I'm done talking about Bobrisky. I do not care about his lies. I do not care about his life. I do not care about anything he's doing. And I think what he's doing is misleading the youth. So this person, please, everybody, in fact, everybody that Bobrisky is owing you, please start coming. This is the time to traumatize him to being a
I get what you're saying, but my question is, let's look at it.
Let's traumatize him back to being born. Have you not seen his friend, the one that they did not cut me? He has gone. He said this one that they are disturbing. But let me see. They are beginning to have sense. Let them start having sense.
So,
the Cadillac clap for you, please.
Wait now,
how much did he pay? How much is remaining? You give us figures. Let us ask for you. Your money will come outside.
And there's a case of just giving him back his money and not selling the car to him.
The car is already back to you.
You know, so it's not the money he gave you. It's not that.
Yes.
My question.
Let us traumatize him.
Yes, but my question to you is, let's forget about you.
Why me?
Because
I said I'm not talking about Bobrisky.
No, it's not Bobrisky. Okay. I want to take it away from Bobrisky.
Okay.
So let's look at it from the angle of saying, Chika went to buy a car. And she did not.
Chika.
We're looking at it from that angle now.
It is
he did not pay. She did not pay full, right? And then something happens, or she goes through what Bobrisky has gone through. And
what did Bobrisky go through? What he put himself through?
Let me remove Bobrisky totally. So something happens, and you had to go and get this car from the police station, and she has dropped a part payment, right? And you're expecting your payment. She did not come to social media to say, why did you carry the car? She did not come to social media to say, what's all this now? I had a business with you and you could not even hold. No. So is that car dealer supposed to just come on social media to say, Chika, pay me my money and blah, blah, blah.
I'm still your friend.
If you spend money in the police, it's a case of saying, this is the amount I spent to get this car out. I'm going to take it out from whatever deposit you've made, and I'm returning your money because I feel like I don't want to do business with you, or pay I give you 1 week or 2 weeks to pay this money, and the car is yours. So I'm selling it to anybody that's ready to buy. So I feel like he is also a crowd chaser because I don't know.
I
what
never
he came to social
knew
media
his
to
brand,
do.
his car dealer brand. I don't want to give him
So
publicity here, but I never knew it before.
No.
You are being very
biased.
biased.
Yeah, I totally agree. Which is why I exempted myself from the Bobrisky topic in the first place, because I'm going to be extremely biased when it comes to Bobrisky. I've never been in support of what he's doing or what he will keep doing, or if he has a change of heart, and I really do not know. But I am not in support, and I will not be in support. So I'll be very biased about anything
Okay,
about
Daddy.
Bobrisky. So let's just leave
Daddy.
Ifeoluwa out of this Bobrisky
Ifeoluwa
conversation.
out. Let me chat.
We're ending this episode
Just
right
leave.
here. Thank you for watching, and do subscribe to our YouTube page at Plus TV Africa to stay up to date on all of our exclusive content. You can also join the conversation by using the hashtag #TeaTime on social media or tweet at us at Plus TV Africa. My thank you as always go to my co-anchors Ifeoluwa Shokeye and Chika Nwiwu and the entire production team. Thank you for watching. My name is Elsie Godwin. See you later.